2 and Article 10 of our Constitution that talks about democracy, that talks about public participation, that talks about equality, equity, social justice, and that can only be realized if you actually have data and evidence, so that people don't keep asking the questions. Like for instance, when the government prioritizes one area, you don't ask why are you prioritizing. There would be evidence to support that. And I think when we are discussing here, I gave the more germane example right now of Homa Bay because it's trending. That a lot of people are saying, why is Homa Bay being prioritized? But Homa Bay is being prioritized because the data and evidence will inform you that it needs to be prioritized. It has been marginalized, just like Northern Kenya has been marginalized for years. So when it is prioritized, there is data and evidence to support it. And then it takes away from over-politicizing development. That development then should follow the Constitution and the law, but informed by data.
Yeah. Spoken to the issue of politicizing development. I don't know whether you can elaborate that a bit. As a country, are we really putting our priorities where they should be?
Well, what I can say is that for every government that comes into place, they always have their own priorities. So they will tell you, if you actually look at every manifesto of every government had their manifesto that was informed by what they had, from the public. And if you listen, for instance, I'm not in KK, though we have a loose working arrangement as ODM with the KK. But I can tell you, if you look at their manifesto actually had, some of the things that they're implementing, which was based on a bottom-up approach that they are furthering. And in their manifesto, they had issues about housing, they had issues about, hustler fund, and it came from the public. So I know sometimes as a public we change also midstream and want a realignment, but the reality is a lot of that comes from the manifesto. But many times as leaders, again, it's true we don't sometimes prioritize what the needs of the populace are. And the example that I can give you is, for instance, what I talked about, the youth badge. And I've been in Parliament now for 17 years. And for all those 17 years, I've had people saying that, tomorrow we will have a youth badge. And we kept talking about it like it's something that will happen in neon years. But it happened. It happened when I'm in Parliament. It's not that it happened this year. It didn't happen with Gen Z. It happened many years back. And suddenly we are realizing that we have very many bright, intelligent, educated, well-informed